In 2011, while camping in Florida, having a background in video editing and tired of all the fake shows on TV, I decided to make my own series. This series is meant to show our true and real expeditions searching for Bigfoot, but more importantly, to entice friends and families off the couch to explore what this amazing world has to offer. My name is Mike Familant, and this is my good evening from Salt Fork State Park in Ohio, Guernsey County, I think. We got here a little late because we came from another event that we did this afternoon, which was really awesome. And we are now all set up. I'll give you a lay of the land here. So, here's our campsite. There's a nice little fire ring, chair, tent. Here's the thing. So this is the group campsite, and I was able to smooth my way into getting us here. I've talked to a lot of people. We've been in Ohio for a few days now, and I've spoke with a lot of people regarding where to go in Salt Fork. We only have one night here, so we're going to make it count. And everybody said group campsite. Now, what's special about tonight is we are the only people in the group campsite. There's a huge field with you could probably fit easy 200 tents in here. And we are the only people, which is amazing. We're off the road. So, Sean, you are here with us. Yes. You've been a asset the whole trip thus far in Ohio. Can you turn your headlamp off because it's messing with the camera?
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So of course, we're in Salt Fork. What do you think?
It's awesome. I mean, what more could you want? We're out in the middle of nowhere by ourselves, and there's not much more you can hope for.
Yeah, I mean, the reports that come out of this park are just phenomenal. More recently, it's been of a more so aggressive Bigfoot, which has been puncturing tents with large sticks, throwing. Actually, at the group campsite here, about 3 weeks ago, one of the investigators that I was speaking with this week had a large, not a branch, but a log thrown, and it hit the ladies' bathroom, or the outhouse here. And let me tell you, that's impressive because there's no trees around it, and it's in the middle of the field. So that's crazy. There's been multiple people getting rocks thrown here, rocks thrown near their camp. Been getting wood knocks, vocalizations. This place is just the epicenter of activity. The whole Salt Fork this is the center of it, and this is where the most activity happens. I'm so excited to be here. Like I said, we only have one night. We're going to make it count. We're going to get a fire started and change. As you can see, I'm still in my professional... Well, that sounded interesting. That sounded like a rock landing. I'm looking up, and I did see some large walnuts, so maybe that could have been it, but I think I have eye shine. Okay, let me try to pick it up on the camera. Oh, I think it just moved. Oh man. Okay. It's right in the middle of the trail. Yeah, you can kind of see it on there. Okay. Oh, wow. Hold on. Can you therm it? Nothing on the therm. Looks like it might be too far away. So I'm going to take you for a walk, and we're going to go walk right towards it. Keeping the light on it. Still don't know if you could see it or not. Getting close, it looks like it might be a reflector. Yeah, it's a gate reflector. Alright, well, whew. Give me a run for my money. Something else up there too. There's so much audio that I'm going to have to go through on this trip. I've never heard so many animals in my life. And I'm going to go into this, see if that's not poison ivy. Oh yeah. That looks like poison ivy to me. So I'm not going to put it on that tree. I don't know if I'm ready for the amount of activity that we're going to get tonight. Oh, it's heavy. I don't know what that is, but
Ooh, yeah.
It's cast iron with a little leather strap on it. Maybe it's some relic. I don't know. Okay, so what we're doing is going to be kind of cool. So we're doing isolation sessions at Salt Fork. We walked a ways from our camp, not too far, but we're in the middle of this field here. And field, we're going to get Sean all set up for an isolation session. So basically what that's going to be is, since this area is so active, one of the most recent reports we've got is from a lady that was actually camping right here. And I don't know if you could see the, let's see, I'll shine the light, is the, oh my god. Okay.
That was awesome.
Let's calm down. Is the, oh my god. Is the, oh my god. What was that? As soon as I turned my light on, the second I turned my light on, that was definitely something.
That had to be pretty close.
That was right inside the tree line. Oh wow. Okay. I'm gonna mark my my voice recorder, and this is gonna make for, this just made the isolation session real. So I don't know if you've heard that at through the camera, but something over south of camp just landed like hard-ish, into the woods. And it sounded, I don't know what it sounded like. It sounded like a thump. Like a whoa!
Yep.
And it was, as soon as I turned my light on, because I was going to show you guys the Originating right there. You can't see it, but we're about 25 feet from a porta-john, where about 3 weeks ago a lady, a researcher, was camping right here and had a large, not stick but log, land and hit the side of the porta-john there. So this is where we're doing our isolation session right here. I'm going to make sure everything is good to go. We got 2 voice recorders going, and the cool thing about this is Sean is going to be live streaming for his page here. So that's really cool. Come on. And that way, hopefully we can capture something live, which would be really neat for all of our fans here. So that voice recorder is on. I'm going to do a timestamp. The time now is 00:19 hours. I'm going to put the voice recorder kind of facing upwards. This is going to be his camera. It's more of a reaction cam, but that's going to go right here. We found this relic on the table, not sure what that is. And once we get going, then I'm going to head off and leave him with a radio and a camera and head on back to camp.
Minor technical difficulty.
So we're doing our isolation session, Sean, from his page, Central Pennsylvania Investigators. We're actually monitoring him live through Facebook. I don't know if you could, let's take a look. It's kind of hard to see, but there's people watching us live on Facebook, and then we're watching him to make sure it's safe, he's safe and secure. And if anything happens, we can run over to him. How cool is that? So this is taking it to the next level here.
Well, anyway, as we're going, I did hear some sounds. I think that probably something fell from the tree out and to my left. In the end, probably not footsteps, but it's hard to tell. And then there was something way back behind me in the tree line too, which I think definitely was something falling from the tree. But it's definitely spooky as hell. And it's awesome. That's what makes it so, I don't know what word to use, so interesting. You're wide open. That's also the way to have an experience too when you're by yourself. And I've had a couple little things, never anything big. That was seemingly a louder noise coming from the wooded area down the path, down the Buckeye Path. Or just to the left of it, it sounded like something loud came down. Again, that was something falling from a tree. Go ahead, Camp. Sounds good. Thank you. So that's cool. I got a little buddy nearby. I got a raccoon nearby. Sound like a human way off in the distance. His flare must pick up really good because I can't see. I still don't see the raccoon. I think we had some kind of a bird to my roughly 11 o'clock. It's really cool too. Now that Buckeye path I talk about, you go so far, you have light, and then all of a sudden it just goes pitch black. It's like almost like a line, a true line you cross. But it's really cool down that path. To my left, there was a significant thud. It was kind of funny. Earlier I snuck up on Mike. I didn't plan on it, didn't even try to. He didn't know I was there until I was about, 4 feet from the table or so. Well, I just had both behind me and in front of me something fall from a couple trees.
Alright. How was it?
Cool. It was fine.
Good. She's going to interview you when you get back because the
All right.
radio.
All right.
And let me know when 20 minutes is up.
Sounds good. There is a minor detail. I can leave my phone behind. It's low on battery.
Okay.
I can probably get a battery and bring you some kind of battery kit to keep it going.
Okay.
Because it's providing the current feed for that phone, so right now it has to stay in place.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, you want to bring a battery pack?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was. I think that was nuts falling. Mosquitoes are killing me. That's definitely something falling from the tree. I don't know what that was. That could have been another knock behind me. Sounds hollow. Okay, alright. I'm pretty sure that's just stuff falling, nuts falling from the tree.
Well, I can say Salt Fork does have a very healthy population of mosquitoes. If only we were looking for them. Hit the jackpot.
Thank you. Alright guys, it's been a fun 20 minutes with you. 100% just heard a wood knock behind us. Sean is getting a baseball bat and gonna knock back.
We're gonna do one tree knock to return the other tree knock.
That's exactly how it sounded. The team continued to do vocalizations and wood knocks until about 5 a.m., which is at the same time we decided to call it a night, or well, morning. We got a few hours of sleep, if that, just to pack up and call our Salt Fork State Park expedition a success. This is a phenomenal way to make coffee in the morning. I have these Folgers single things, are like tea bags. Got my pocket rocket, my boiling pot. Can't beat it. Can't beat it on a beautiful morning from Salt Fork State Park in Ohio. So we had some really interesting activity last night. We kind of went at things a little bit different than we normally do, which I think may have worked. Or it may just be the area, I'm not sure. We definitely heard some supposed tree knocks and whatever. I'm super excited to get back home to check the trail cameras and voice recorder to see what we actually caught. But we came here to kind of film this closing scene, and before we started filming we ran into Renee, who is a very nice lady. She was sitting down here and she was actually spreading ashes to her soulmate or life partner, who this is the place where they had their first little romantic date here, and it's very sombering, and it really makes you realize that, you know, life can change really quick, and you got to take in what you can and take in the scenery and the beauty and relax and not live a stressful, anxiety-ridden life. You just have to kind of just take it in and just be happy with yourself and happy with your surroundings. And this is such a perfect place for that, because this really is my element right here. I'm so at peace here, and I hope that's what you find when you go out in the woods or wherever you do, or whatever you may, you know, go to get to that place. I think everybody needs to find it and enjoy it, because I don't think everybody's running around too much. So this is we met here for a reason, so I'm gonna take that reason, share it with you guys, and kind of sit here and just be happy for a little bit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on In the Shadow of Big Red Eye.